Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome back to my channel, The Quintessential Queens Girl. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for your time. Well, I'm sliding into the 80s today, which was a very challenging decade for me. I was 20 in 1980 and I had been married for a year. He was in the Marine Corps and we had been having a wonderful time traveling from base to base. I thought it was so much fun and it was exciting. I mean, come on, I was 19. The following year, I would become a mother. My beautiful daughter was born in 1981, and by the time I was 23 in 1983, I had another one, a beautiful baby boy. I definitely was not equipped to be a parent. As we all know, parenting does not come with a manual. After many attempts to make the marriage work, after he got out of the military, we moved back home to New York. We lived in Harlem, then in the Bronx. But since I couldn't get no act right, I had nowhere else to go but back home to mama. I lived back home for 5 years with my children in my mom's house. The best thing for me about the 80s was when it ended. I tell you, crack had slipped into the neighborhood and everything changed for the worse. I was caught between two worlds. Leaving home at 16, yeah, I was in a hurry. Couldn't wait to be grown. I got married at 19. The marriage ended, making me feel like a failure. I also felt like I was missing out on having fun. I always worked and took care of my children. I thought I was being a responsible parent, but I hung out and partied, sometimes easing in just before the alarm went off for the kids to wake up for school, pretending like I had not been out all night. I would have them at the bus stop every morning, all shiny and greased up, and off to work I'd go. Now, no one could tell me I was not a good mother. Well, maybe no one except my mother. My mom and I had a tumultuous relationship back then. Every day it was, "This is my house. If you don't like it, you can get the fuck out." Many years later, I will look back on my behavior. I fully understood my mother's frustration. Many mistakes were made along the way, man. Looking for love in all the wrong damn places, partying and doing what everyone else was doing. I wasted a lot of time and money hanging out. There's nothing out there in those streets but trouble. During the 80s, I was a correctional officer for the state of New York. I worked in 3 prisons in upstate New York, and I hated that job. It definitely was not the right job for me. The Lord does truly work in mysterious ways. Me leaving that job was the best thing that ever happened for me during that time. I could not see it then, but years later I did. I was raising my children as a single parent, and I could not have made it through those years without the support of my mother and my in-laws. I was raising 2 children, but I was also being raised. Learning how to adult and stand on my own without feeling like I needed the help of a man. Feeling less than one without one. I was growing up and learning so many life lessons. I am so grateful I learned from my mistakes so I did not have to repeat the same cycle. Low self-esteem and not being true to myself were my crosses to bear back then. I didn't even know who the hell I was back then. I felt like a failure and the black sheep of the family. It took me many years to realize, to do a deep dive into myself, I'll say, and work with my shadow self, no matter how much it hurt. As we all know, the truth hurts. When you turn inward and look at things, look at yourself, it stings. That ego is huge. And I'm so grateful that I chose to put in the work because all those painful life lessons has helped shape me into who I am now. I truly embrace every bit of self-love is the best love. I'm going to leave this right here. Peace, love, and light. Until next time, y'all stay safe. Peace.